There was a boy living in a small town. One summer, he went to see his grandfather, as he did every year. He enjoyed hanging out with his grandpa, playing and listening to his sage tales. "I want to be successful when I grow up," he said. "How can I follow in your footsteps? So tell me what the key to success is." His grandfather gave a smile and a nod. Rather than respond, he led the boy out to the backyard and picked up 2 eggs. He then put one egg in a soft cotton nest in the house and the other in a small bird's nest on a tree outside. So the boy asked Grandpa, "Which of these eggs will produce a stronger bird?" The grandfather softly responded, "Let's wait and see. Time will tell." When the boy came back a few weeks later, the egg in the interior had hatched, but the pilchard made him fragile and unable to fly. It had never known the outside world, never known wind or struggle. But they went out and saw a tough bird beating up its wings, flying in the sky. So the grandfather turned to the boy and said, "Tell me, which one is more successful outside, Grandpa?" "The one that was Zide." "But how is that possible? It weathered bitter wind and rain, and yet it is so strong." The grandfather smiled and replied, "Yes, my child, the bird outside had to contend with the wind. It had to contend with the rain. It taught itself to flap its wings and puff itself up, but the bird in there was always kept safe. It never fought, and it was never weak." And then, staring into his grandson's eyes, he spoke, "Life is just like this. There will be no growth if every time you choose comfort over challenges. But if you struggle, learn, and persevere, then you will succeed. Never be afraid of struggles. They are not obstacles, but simply stepping stones to greatness." So the boy breathed in for a moment and raised his eyes skyward to see the bird flying away. His grandfather's words rang in his head. "We, like the birds, all have things to overcome in life. There are days when we want to give up, but the chalice we go through today will toughen us up in the end. It is when we get out of our comfort zones and find ourselves facing struggles that we build resilience and grit, the essential recipe for success." Yes, things can be tough to get over. There will be moments when we feel lost, sad. But keep in mind that setbacks are only a moment. We will succeed as long as we learn from them and progress. So the next time that life makes you bet, don't back away. Face it bravely and boldly, because every struggle you conquer only takes you closer to living your dreams.